Today we're going to talk about Edge servers by Gigabyte. So welcome. I'm Liam from Gigabyte Marketing, and I've got 4 servers that are perfect for edge and cloud computing. So let's get started. To get going, it's best that we try to understand the 5G edge world and what benefits we can gain. So let's take a little exercise to dream about what the future will be like. With faster wireless communication and 5G, we can gain better communication between vehicles, cyclists, networking, and other surrounding sources that can transmit data. As a result, we will be able to react quickly to traffic. There'll be a reduction in the number of accidents and fatalities. Augmented or virtual reality is another good one, as it opens up new business models and opportunities. The more lifelike you can make something, the better you can get someone to see it, whether it be a new building layout or even a tranquil VR experience. Smart factories. They have interoperable systems, multi-scale dynamic modeling and simulation, intelligent automation, strong cybersecurity, and networked sensors. All in all, this helps us to upgrade product quality, industrial safety, and security. Unfortunately, to create this 5G world, the current cloud and IoT infrastructure is not adequate. Edge computing beyond cloud and edge devices is what we need. And that means real-time and high-performance computing that greatly reduces the time between an action and the response. So essentially, we're talking about latency. With the rise of 5G, edge computing, especially cloud edge computing, the market has a high potential, and this spans the globe. Gigabyte's answer to the coming wave is our E-Series servers, with an optimized design specifically for edge computing. And according to our customers' communications and our deep connections to the market and industry, the design for edge computing servers is defined by several key characteristics. Front I/O is needed for easier access to not only connect storage drives, but also to access the connections for networking or management, and to connect some FPGAs. Second, a depth of 500 centimeters or less, so that it can fit in a scaled-down cloud data center. And GPU support is another important feature in order to provide more AI, HPC computing power at the edge. And last, adding even more flexibility, Gigabyte is able to provide a wide range of solution choices, not only x86 solutions with Intel Xeon Scalable and AMD EPYC processors, but also the Ampere Altra processor using ARM64. Now, let's move on to the 4 E-Series servers for today. The first server, E162220, we are looking at just came out this April, and it is designed as a compact, one-use server that has fast storage and high CPU and GPU performance. It's our 3rd gen Intel Xeon Scalable solution, and it can support the 40-core, 270-watt chips, thanks to the extensive fan wall on the rear side. For memory, there is still room for 16 DIMMs that can use DDR4 3200, or mix in Intel Optane PMEM 200 series. For GPU compute, it supports a single dual-slot GPU, such as the NVIDIA A100. Yet, it has room for 2 more low-profile cards operating at Gen 4 by 16. For storage, it features the latest and fastest flash storage, with 2 Gen 4 U.2 SSD bays that can also support SATA drives. Now, let's shift over to the AMD server. The E152ZE0 is the other 1U edge design we offer. It is designed for AMD EPYC 7003 or 7002 series processors. And what is really amazing is that it comes in at only 400 millimeters in depth, whereas many edge servers are typically around 450 to 500 millimeters. So, to accommodate the design without missing out on the compute performance, there are 8 DIMM slots and support for EPYC's 64-core processors up to 240 watts. And as performance is still crucial, there is a chamber for either a dual-slot GPU or 2 single-slot GPUs, all using PCI Gen 4 by 16 lanes. Couple that with 2 low-profile slots at the front, and you have a system more than capable of running accelerators such as AMD MI100 and NVIDIA T4. Or use the slots for faster networking. Again, on the front are green bays for Gen 4 U.2 NVMe SSDs or SATA drives. The last x86 server for today is the first Gigabyte Edge server we designed, and also the server chosen by NVIDIA for their NVIDIA Aerial Developer Kit, which is for development and deployment of the vRAN stack. Since the E251U70 came out last year, it uses the 2nd gen Intel Xeon Scalable processors. Multiple drive bays and high GPU compute is still important here. On the front left, there are 6 2.5-inch SATA SAS bays, and on the front right, there are slots for a dual slot GPU plus a full height, full length single slot card. Given the amount of real estate needed to accommodate these, there are 8 DIMMs for DDR4 and or Intel PMEM. Now we do have another SKU called the E251U71 that looks the same, but it is NEBS design ready. It means it was made to be able to sustain the telecommunication standards, NEBS, which are for extreme conditions such as high temps, humidity, or altitude, yet safe against earthquakes. And for added security, there is a front bezel that can be attached and locked. It provides dust filtration and blocks unwanted access. So far, we have seen 3 systems for Intel and AMD using x86, and now we depart to an ARM-based server using the Ampere Altra chip, the E252P30. Ampere Altra processors have up to 80 cores per socket, and possibly this year, the 128 core variant will come out. But how does this fit in the edge? The design of Ampere Altra's architecture favors cloud edge deployments, so it can handle an incredibly high level of instructions at a time, especially with 16 DIMMs. Now this time, instead of opting for a dual slot GPU, this design favors inference applications and networking, in that there are 6 expansion slots at the front for slim cards such as the NVIDIA T4 or 100 gigabit Ethernet. And with the 2U dimensions, there are 4 hot plug fans in the back for ease of maintenance and continuous operation. Last, on the front left are 6 bays for SATA or SAS drives using a SAS RAID card in one of the expansion slots. To sum up the server, it's perfect for cloud and edge applications. Well, that's it for today. To learn more, please visit us at gigabyte.com/enterprise. Also, you can email us directly at server.grp@gigabyte.com. I'm Liam, and thanks for taking the time to learn about our Edge products.